Ja, keine Ahnung, ich weiß nicht. Ein bisschen. Schauen wir mal, was passiert. Irgendwie habe ich Schiss, aber wurscht. Ja, fangen wir an. So, herzlich willkommen in Linz. Mein Name ist Bene Steiner. Wir machen hier Linzest 3000, Episode 2 vom Gemeindeamt für Kunstbrückengebäude. Da unten haben wir die Nebel-Lungenbrücke, weiter hinten Johanna-Donal-Brücke. Von da kommt auch der Bürgermeister, diesmal ganz smart mit dem neuen Citybike. Ich hoffe, er braucht nur eine Viertelstunde, weil sonst wird es ein bisschen teuer für unser Budget. Ich gehe jetzt mal rein, da spielt nämlich schon der Milanski, ein russischer Gitarrist, sein eigenes Geburtstagsständchen. Den gehe ich jetzt mal suchen. Du zeigst ein bisschen was von der Stadt und vergiss den Mond nicht.
Godina u junu, ne znam šta da radi kada položi maturski ispit. Ljudi se... Sorry guys, I knew it's gonna happen. Ona puni 18 godina u junu, ne znam šta da radi kada položi maturski ispit. Ljudi su vrlo zlobni dok gledaju njene grudi. Ljudi su zlobni, oni gledaju njen ten. Ona se budi. Ona se budi. Ljudi se čude, zar ona može da misli? Ljudi se čude, zar ona sme da zna? Ljudi su vrlo zlobni dok gledaju njene grudi. Ljudi su zlobni, oni gledaju njen ten. Ona se budi. Ona se budi. Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže ti si moja, ti si moja, ti si. Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže ti si moja, ti si moja, ti si moja. Celoga života nečim joj pune glavu. Lutkice i krpice i suknjice su stvari za devojčice. Igrati lastiž ona nikada nije znala. Skuvati ručak nikad nije bila njena stvar. Ona se budi. Ona se budi. Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže ti si moja, ti si moja, ti si. Ona nema nikoga da joj kaže ti si moja, ti si moja, ti si.
Vielen Dank, lieber Milanski. Dankeschön. Herzlichen Dank. Herzlich willkommen zur zweiten Episode Linzest 3000. Unsere lieben Gäste. Do you know each other? Kennt ihr euch schon? Milanski, Ivan, Kassia, Flirty Horse. Er hat heute Geburtstag. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, lieber Milan. Wir fangen gleich an mit der ersten Frage. Schön, dass ihr hier seid. Was ist Flirty Horse?
Hi.
Hallo, ja, genau. Also,
Hi.
Ja, wir fangen einfach
Wow.
nochmal. Also,
What a
was?
surprise.
My name is Ivan.
Ivan, wir stellen kurz vor. Ja, genau. Ja. Hallo, Ivan. Ja.
Das ist
Kassier.
Kassier. Okay.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Ivan. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just. I will not take. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ja, also wir fangen gleich nochmal an. Am besten with the first question. German is okay?
Ich hoffe
Ja,
teilweise
das geht, ja.
auf jeden Fall. Ja, aber ich bin nicht sicher, dass. Ist Deutsch okay für dich oder wie fühlst du dich? Nicht so sicher.
Nicht so
oder?
sicher so. Yeah, I will. English.
English,
Yeah, okay.
if you can.
Let's start. Flirty Horse working in Linz since 1 year. You're here working or more, working on being a collective, artistic collective, living in Linz, working in Linz. We have here some impressions of their art and some impressions of their projects here. We will come to that a bit later.
Ich kann jetzt nicht sprechen, Entschuldigung. Ich rufe zurück. In 2 Stunden, okay? Passt? Entschuldigung, sorry,
gut,
it's,
yeah. Also my first question would be, what is Flirty Horse and why Flirty Horse?
Yeah, it's a beautiful question. I should say that I mean in terms of so, like, let's say, how does the Western philosophy start? Where does it start from? If we, like, go back in time to ancient Greece and... Ich habe gesagt, ich bin beschäftigt. Entschuldigung, nein. Ich bin in dem Show jetzt. Bin in dem Show. Du kennst das Linzest 3000. Kommst du wahrscheinlich hier, oder...
Ist das mit dem?
Entschuldigung, das ist Bürgermeister. Ich kann nichts machen. Er ist so annoying. Ich bitte um Entschuldigung. Ich bin auch nicht. Look, I'll talk to you English, okay? It's not that I'm super happy to be here now also, but I think, it's, I don't know, we were invited, you said you wanted to come and now, like, you're calling me. What you're doing, actually?
It's Bürgermeister always calling.
Look, it's really not nice. I mean, I also don't like this guy. I don't know who he is, but I don't know. He makes his show, and I think we should respect it in some way. I mean, it's also part of our, I don't know, it's a culture of the city or what somehow, I don't know. In Linz, there is not so much things. We talked about this already. It's not so much things you can enjoy. And guys tries to do his best. I mean, he's not brilliant. He's not doing something outstanding, but I mean, I think he invited you too. You said to him you will come. I was actually sure I will meet you here in the studio.
Ne, čekaj, polako, smiri se,
no, don't talk to me like this, please. Don't talk to me like this, it doesn't work. No.
Udahni duboko, reći
Look,
šta je bilo.
I call you back and we talk.
Molim? Ma nije valjda.
I'm sorry, he's super drunk. I don't know, I don't know which is good.
Čekaj, šta?
He is like...
Friend of you?
It's a Bürgermeister. He's hanging out in his country house. He asked me to come.
Nemoj plakat,
He told me that he was invited here. We actually made the appointment. I was super sure I will meet him in the studio. So we will have some common talk because there was a topic about this culture, about this whole Flirty Horse occasion that it's...
Ja i on ćemo doći.
I cannot say. He just got drunk always.
Next week we can go to Croatia. Lara is...
Yes.
Guys, can we maybe start with
Sorry, da, znam. Pričat ću s Ivanom i doći ćemo, super sorry. Doći ćemo, nema problema. Ok, ciao.
I'm sorry, I need to comment. I mean, this occasion with Bürgermeister, it's, how to say, I was really hoping that we will meet him here and that he will participate in some...
He will come, he's on the way, he told me just recently before the show.
I mean, yes, he told me also, but he is drunk at his country house. And now he wanted us come to join the party because party is fabulous and he just, I don't know,
it's not very... Yeah.
It's not very polite, I find, because even though, like, I don't know...
I mean, he's always drunk when he calls.
He's always drunk when he calls and always, like, he adores us, he comes to... But I think in Linz there are not so many things, you know? This show, I mean, I understand it's just starting, but I think he needs to I don't know. He needs to take care a bit of what is going on here, and especially. I don't
Yes, he needs to take care.
It makes
but
it just-
And he cannot talk about him like this every time.
Maybe we can talk about that after the show.
Yes, I'm sorry,
I would now
yes.
like to talk
Yes,
We will need to go to
about
Croatia.
you
Lara is
because you
pregnant.
are now our guest.
What?
Lara is pregnant. We will need to go to Croatia next week. It's my best friend. She's
Okay.
super. She did
Wow.
not expect.
Okay.
And yeah, sorry. I'm
No,
super
it's
sorry.
okay. It's
this
everything
guy?
all
It's
right
this guy?
with her?
It's-
Like,
Yeah, it's this guy, and she has a really awful
Чуваки,
boyfriend,
побыстрее надо.
and you know, like.
Не уходить уже. Меня. Родина, мне кажется,
but it's fine. We can continue. Should we
Yes,
start?
we can continue. Sorry.
So let's. I'm very happy that you're here in our second episode of.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
Linzest 1000. Thank you so much for coming. My name is. Let's start with the first question we had. What is Flirty Horse? We would know. We would like to know. The audience would like to know. And yeah, can you say something about
Yes,
your,
of course.
I will just.
about the
Sorry.
concept?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
where are you?
I'm at the show. You?
Yeah, I'm in the show too. Yeah.
Ah, cool. How is?
I mean, I don't know. Bürgermeister didn't come. It's just.
You don't like? I like, kind of. I don't know. There were confetti and there is cake. You know, like it's
Confetti,
kind
I
of-
got scared. I mean, it was so loud, so I could not. I don't know. I thought my
Austrian cake.
ear was break. This guy is. I don't know. He's
Okay,
sitting on
maybe we
his first
talk about
question.
the
He doesn't move.
eggs.
Sorry.
Maybe we talk about this later. We can
yeah, okay,
go
okay,
on
so,
and
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Is it okay now? Can we start? Restart?
Thales of millet. We were
Pardon?
stopping at Thales of millet. Thales, this Greek philosopher, you know, when we see, he basically postulated that everything is water. What we hear, it's a kind of this simple phrase which contains three basic words. Everything is
water.
water. It's basically the first philosophical text that we know from Western philosophy. And it is treacherous, you know, it has much more hidden points that it looks like. It looks very simple, but it means that there is everything.
And that everything of everything is water. And you know,
Yes.
you can
Okay.
take this idea, you can
Yes.
take it, and then you can put it in here and now and say like everything.
This is such an
Talking about
approach.
Flirty Horse too, like
Of course, of course.
I mean,
Yes,
any
yes.
Concept of-
dirty horse. I mean,
Everything.
any idea you can take and put in another context.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what
And
I
such an
mean, yeah.
operation brings, it creates some sort of linguistic code which is deeply rooted into culture, and we don't even, how to say, unless we alienate and unless we sort of
Diving in.
depersonalize
And dive in,
and dive in.
and then when we dive in,
I mean, I'm
you-
not speaking very metaphorically.
yeah. No.
Go,
say,
go,
say,
go.
say,
No,
say.
go, go.
No,
go.
say. Deep in.
Deep
No.
in, yes.
But depersonalized. So
Yes.
you are deep in and you're depersonalized, you know?
Two layers. Two layers.
Two
Not
layers.
one
we are
layer.
talking
And-
about your approach or the way you
Like
work,
everything.
like everything,
Everything inside water, you know, everything is water. So everything,
Yes.
I don't know how to say. I mean, you know, we are not scientists. We are not, how to say, it's...
Yeah, it's all right. Like I would like to hear something about like the Flirty Horse concept.
Flirty
if there-
horse. Yes, exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Everything deep, in, out.
I think it's sort of... what is important about this? Like, okay, let's leave aside all this... how to say? Let's leave aside all the...
Insignificant.
Insignificant details.
Details.
Yeah, we go to the
Details.
core. For it is now really relevant, it's this distance, you know, distance kind of from self.
Yes.
So, for example, when your identity codes break,
It breaks and you don't know anymore.
you don't know anymore, you are unclear.
How you introduce yourself, for example.
It's a
You know,
doubt.
It's a doubt of how you introduce
Doubt
yourself.
is the first, thing.
You know?
For example, you like...
Okay.
Like, let's say, you are Bernsteiner, you're an actor from Linzest Linz, How is it there? I mean, like in general, you can, I don't know, just to a bit reflect, not to go like, in...
Big.
Yeah, I
deep,
mean...
not deep.
But first I would like to know, maybe we can take a step back and like talking about Flirty Horse.
Sure.
About your work. I would
sure.
love to hear something about your work.
Sure.
First of all,
Sure,
and then of course I would...
Absolutely. I mean,
Let's do
that's
it.
why we are here.
It would be cool if we can do it this round. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah? So, what would you say about your approach?
Yeah, it's
and
about
art?
the approach.
That is the most important thing. Yes.
The most important thing is the approach. Yes. You know, how you approach something, how you really see it there. Yeah. You kind of see it really there, no? Mm-hmm. And you can take it, for example. Take it.
Okay.
Take it. And then you see it, and you understand. This is, what is it about? You know what I mean?
Is it sort of like...
kind of...
Like, is it a fictional thing when is it real thing or fictional, what you're holding now?
How you can relate,
How would you relate to it?
It's in my fantasy, like in my imagination.
In your imagination. Mm-hmm. So this is already, one step. So it exists as a subject of imagination. In Flirty Horse, we are really very concentrated on distinction between these two things. Yeah. And like, Flirty Horse also, how to say, why I started with this question to you, it actually was not so kind of random, because Flirty Horse is really dealing with some institutional system.
Hold. So it's important to hold.
Like Linzest Linz, it's a very kind of thing. Like, for example, you're an actor. Yes, you go to rehearsals, but you live your life. You have productions. You have invited directors. You have your boss. You have your roles. You have your job to do, and then you start to do show. Linzest 3000, yeah, and you invite people to your show. And why actually?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a job like you, so I was kind of full-time actor, like in the middle of my career, I would probably not think about any shows. Why do you do this?
There are some reasons, like Corona, for example. We had Spätschicht was a small stage in Landestheater in the sub. And we did very nice live shows with jazz and so on and performances. And now, after some time, we're seeing that's not possible anymore. We do this Linzest 3000 show.
And how does it feel? You like?
Oh, I like a lot. Yes.
There are now things you doubt about?
No, I'm super excited about the process and yeah.
And what is actually your process?
Pardon?
This I don't get so far. I mean, we're sitting here already 20 minutes, but what is the show about?
It's about inviting people and showing.
Take care.
Showing their work, presenting artists in Linz and so on, and doing a variation and diversity of.
There are more artists in Linz.
I think so. I hope so.
Okay. This is a thing, yes, to just, to be...
What?
I should stay with it?
With what?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's a... And now I have to explain what we are doing here, actually. I think we should go.
Yes.
I would like, if you can talk a bit about your...
Yes, we will.
Your art.
We will talk,
Horse.
but maybe we first...
Welcome.
Maybe we first try something, and then we can get back.
Yes.
We already said so much, maybe we just kind of go on a beat. We show you something, no?
Yes, I believe Flirty Horse is about experiencing.
I would like to hear a bit about you and less...
we are not speakers. We can show. It's, we are artists. We are not it would be probably better to do not talk show, but action show, Like when we,
Show.
yeah, when
Okay.
we act, when we show
but
something.
some words, maybe you can say really something about.
Let's try first. I show you
you're doing
something,
here.
and then kind
Yes.
of you try, and then you maybe will understand better, and you can tell. No,
I don't know. I'm not so sure about that.
So-
maybe we,
Look, I will explain.
some answers.
No, it's not about that. It's not about that. We work with very different categories of people, and yeah, like the thing is that Katya created a very beautiful choreography in which,
Okay, nice.
how to say, this choreography, like we have just one rule of the approach. You cannot watch this choreography. You cannot be an observer. That is the one thing, because yes, the only condition to, to touch this, and also it will be implemented in our performance, in our kind of production, if we arrive at this point eventually, that there will be no spectators, there will be only participants, and you can just, you need to alienate, you need to depart from your, social role in order to enter the terrain of art. And that's why you need to kind of, to move your ass a bit. I mean,
maybe we start.
Yeah, we can start. Cool. May I ask you?
Yes.
May I ask you? I think I would like to take off your jacket. I can take care of it because it will probably disturb you a bit while moving. It will be not so much, but yeah.
Take off the jacket.
Yeah, it's okay. I will hold it. I will bring you back. Yes.
But afterwards, you answer some questions. Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes,
Of course.
questions, of course, answers and questions.
Okay, let's do some
44,
small.
70.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can assist you if you
Can
want.
you help me?
Yeah, it's yeah.
So, I show, you do, okay?
Maybe it's the other way.
Yeah, I can take.
What?
I
she will show you movements.
I will show you, so I'm now kind of, I will show and you will do, okay? Maybe first you look at me once. It's very kind of focused on gestures and the hands. So you just look at my hands and then you will repeat, okay? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay, and then
Should I watch? Can I watch
okay. Wait. You just watch my hands.
It's also
about
methods. You should
hands.
watch in the same perspective than she shows, because if you watch from another angle, you
1,
mix right
2,
and left.
3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay?
Okay. Once more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8.
may I also say, you should repeat really correct, because otherwise it's just a mess.
Yes.
You should
Can
repeat.
we do it a bit slower?
1, 2, yes, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1. You know, and 1. It's on
and one.
and.
Okay.
And 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 3, and 2. You know, 3 and 2. We go, time goes backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give him a bit space, probably, that he can try himself.
Try.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
you try.
No, I don't remember really.
You watch so much.
No,
Go.
you watch so much times.
No, I don't remember. One.
Wow,
Five.
cool, bravo.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
He wants again. He wants to do it again. No, look, he's already in this. Bravo. No.
Bravo.
Ben, it's.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Mickey, you're the best dancer I have ever seen. I should confess. We teach this material to everyone.
We heard about
we
Mickey.
meet-
I just didn't know that Mickey is so good.
Yes. I mean, we saw now just recently, 200 people went through this audition. It was the same sequence for everyone. I didn't see literally no one who can catch it that fast.
Yeah.
And that clear.
And we heard about this Mickey, who kind of, the best dancer in the world. I didn't believe.
Mickey,
We are
yeah.
very honored to have you in our project. You know this.
I was also intrigued. You don't send CV. You send just, I don't know, your name, and how to say. You bring your body. That is very honest from a dancer. It is very
it's
honest
very
because eventually nobody cares about CV.
Yeah.
People care what you can do, and what you can do, it's amazing.
Mickey, you're really amazing. I don't know. I'm impressed. He's perfect for this role. No?
Yes, he's perfect for this role.
Thank you.
Would you probably like to see
No, I would
some
like
videos?
to continue with
because-
some questions now about,
Yes.
this is what we just did. You wanted to show me your
We
work
want-
process, kind of.
We wanted to see, yes, we wanted to see,
To see
how
can
fast you can
you-
catch because of the new project and everything. And
Yes, Mickey, it's exactly.
What was this about? What? We come back to the show and we come. Can you say something?
Yes, Mickey, I was actually going to hold a speech because this is kind of the sequence that you just brilliantly performed. It's part of the new project, which we are creating right now, and there is sort of what I wanted to introduce you to. There is, I wouldn't call it a teaser of a new project. It's more like...
To introduce into the topic.
Yes, it's more,
Which topic?
part of...
The new project.
The new project.
You
We're now
applied.
talking about the new project.
No, you
We have
applied. You applied for the new project.
the new project about this Panik, you know?
Yes, this, I
Panik.
wanted to come there a bit later. Yeah? After some general questions about your work, I wanted to approach like.
You know, we don't believe so
This
much in
word.
this kind of
To
general
come
speaking.
there-
I think when we talk about this project, it will open us more than anything because, how to say, we are not what we did yesterday. We are what we're doing now. So introducing this project, I think we can open up the source of our collective much more. I would really appreciate if I don't, if it doesn't disturb you well, if you, Miki, watch first this video that we prepared especially for today. And
You will feel this new project a bit more. You will understand
Yes.
your role. You will understand.
then you can ask more specific questions because this video will give you some answers. And once you have specific questions, we can discuss. The discussion field is
Can
open.
the audience also see the video?
Yes, of course, sure. Everyone who wants to see this video, it's on internet, and yes, you can. Yes, you can press play whenever you want. Watch with the sound, so you can hear.
Okay, we have here now an excerpt of the current project of Flirty Horse, calling Panik. It's called Panik. Yeah. Let's watch this. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Bene. How are you doing? You good? Good. Breathe. It's okay. Good. I want you to take a look around yourself. Look a bit right, look a bit left, up, down. See the space around you. See the things hanging on the walls. Notice the chair underneath your ass. You see your teppich. You see your paintings. You see your plants. You see the plants, right? Maybe you can touch the plants a bit. Touch the plants that are right on your right and right on your left. Feel how real the leaves are. And then touch this tall plant, this fake one. You notice it's fake. So there are real plants and fake plants. You notice the difference, right? You know the difference between real and fake plants. And now, touch your face. I want you to touch your face. It's real. You feel kind of you're there. You can feel your nose, your lips, your eyes. It's Bene, right? Bene, the actor. It feels real. Or you feel that something is not so right. When you think that you're Bene, are you completely sure it's Bene? You're the actor. You're not maybe someone else. It is possible that maybe you were someone else. And if you're quite sure you're not someone else, but you are who you think you are, which is Bene, the actor, maybe you see next to you there is someone. There is a woman undressing and dressing and undressing. Is she real? She's real. You're sure she's real, right?
Would you like some tea? Or maybe coffee? I think we go for tea.
Yeah. So I prepared for everyone. That's for you. Please. Yes, thank you. Милан, чайку тебе заварил. Так, пойдет чашка такая? Хорошо. На.
Белая, как небо.
Белая, как небо. Кася. Yes. So, yeah, jacket. Yes, it's your jacket.
Good, how are you?
Please,
good.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should wear it, okay?
I will hold.
Thank you.
Yes. So, as it was announced, what I can say, I'm very happy that you came today, and we wanted to, to introduce you to a new project that we are doing, and yeah, we are very happy and glad to invite you to the role. It's a big role. It's very important. That's why we wanted to speak with you, like personally. And yeah, you will have a lot of scenes with Milan. Milan is our musician, composer. Also, he's acting in this project. He's writing music. He's from Serbia. His role will be.
You know each other?
What do you mean?
You know each other already?
Yeah, we know each other. We met like a few. Even a year ago, we know each other. We went and did some projects together. Yes, he's from Serbia. His role will be a Russian guitarist. His name, like his real name is Milan, but he has a kind of artistic name, Milansky. So he kind of comes from Russia, and he's a guitarist, and he'll playing a role there. And for you, it's a very special thing because, how to say, so the topic of the project I find very relevant for today. We talk about panic, and panic as a reaction to unclarity. When a person, so like any contemporary person, experience sort of alienation, when you go through a certain moment of losing your identity. And that's why kind of the story of your character is, so let's say like this. Your character, his name is Bene Steiner, and he works in a Linzest theater in Linz. And, like things are going somehow. It's a Linzest theater in a not very big city. And there are interesting productions, but also some productions. So he's not completely satisfied with his artistic career. And he wants to open a show. And this show somehow corrects...
Show. You say create a show.
Create a show, yes, thank you. He creates a show, and this kind of talk show that he runs in the kind of internet and television, it somehow cracks his mind. And one day, in the middle of the show, he suddenly realizes he is a dancer whose name is Mickey. And this...
You understood?
Yes, but yeah, okay. Yeah, go on, please.
This is a kind of the moment when, how to say, it starts like a very creepy, disturbing dream, when everything goes wrong, when like suddenly he invites two local artists to his show, and everything goes wrong. They're behaving weird, they're offending him, they're kind of talking between each other, some private stuff. And he tries to save the show because this show is something that he does for his soul, where he feels him. And suddenly he starts to understand that it's not guests who are fake. It's kind of he who is not real. And that actually the whole life he was another person. He was a dancer. His name was Mickey. And he just...
Made this projection, this deep and far. He made this projection of...
and yes, this scares him like shit. This scares like all of us now in these times are scared like shit.
Because he really lived like Bene, he really lived like Bene. All everything, the whole life.
At least that's what he remembers. But suddenly, some other reality goes through this.
And he starts to remember that actually, he's Mickey.
And the thing is that, this is a big part to... That's why we invited you today, like to
discuss these things.
To discuss like an intimate atmosphere at our place.
You were very confused on the last rehearsal. You wanted to have a bit of a conversation with us about this project.
Yeah, just we can sit like, calm, like in like at home, let's say, like drink tea, cake, spend time as we want, without this official studio atmosphere, but just kind of, between us. And
so we can kind of also explain all the scenes slowly. You can go through some things.
Yeah.
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 It's okay if we go through some.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
some- you have
I
some-
mean,
You have some questions or?
no. I would say we just follow your ideas about that.
Okay, then we probably can make like a small rehearsal. Because there is one scene that actually, yeah, we didn't try before with you, but
I'm very sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Just
how to say,
yeah, you
yeah,
continue.
like, let's imagine that we are not home now, that we are in studio, so yeah, it's a very nice how we sit. You actually look very, yes. We sit in the studio, and let's imagine that we are your guests, and this show that kind of incepted a doubt into you, this show is coming to an end.
yeah.
But at this end of the show, you're completely, how to say, you're completely out. You don't understand what is going on. You're disturbed, you're annoyed, you cannot put things together, it all doesn't make sense.
Yes.
And
Already.
nevertheless, since it's live,
Yeah.
you need to finish the show. You need to close it. So, if I would like to ask you, I just imagine there are cameras. Imagine like all these corners, there are cameras. So let's say, yeah, this camera there mostly takes me. There is a camera taking you. Let's imagine, yeah, there is a camera also there, and let's imagine we have some camera upstairs also taking all the thing. And Milan will play something, I don't know, this closing show tune, like something jazzy, something soft, something...
У меня есть идея.
Есть идея, давай.
Childhood living.
Ага, just calm, тише. And you need to find your camera. And you know, your character, Benny Steiner, he will have a sort of amnesia also, coming amnesia from this all stress. But he is always sure because he has the speeches prepared.
The what?
Prepared.
Speech.
Yes, and he just needs to find. And you look for the speech. Look in your pockets.
Who I am.
Okay.
Then you find the speech, and you address the camera. I will just take this. You prepare your speech, and when you're ready, you tell it to the camera.
Couldn't change his name.
You can try.
Flirty horses.
Ja, auch mal in Linz geht was zu Ende. Auch in Linz geht mal was zu Ende. Das war's auch schon wieder mit authentischen Tänzern und chilligem Jazz. Das war's auch schon wieder mit Linzest 3000. Ich kehre hier mal alles schön unter den Teppich. Der Bürgermeister hat es leider nicht mehr geschafft. Er sitzt immer noch im Bus. Ich freue mich auf ihn. Der kommt ganz bestimmt das nächste Mal. Das nächste Mal auch dabei Flirty Horse.
Don't have much time. Why?
Da freue ich mich ganz besonders drauf. Bleiben Sie dran.
Maybe they can change his
Es wird geil.
name.
Mein Name ist...
Lass mir das mit dem unteren Teppich gern sagen.
Ja, geht's jetzt endlich mit dem Scheiß los. So, Hado, Gatti. Geht's? Ja. Ach, Scheiße, leck mich doch. Nein, ich mach das sicher nicht
Bitte,
mehr.
bitte.
Was?
Stell dich nicht so
Ich geb wieder
an.
meinen Cash für den Shit. Der scheiß Bürgermeister kommt auch nie.
Du wolltest doch wenigstens nur unter den Teppich kehren. Komm, bitte.
Ja, nein, mach ich nicht.
Komm mal, wir haben noch was, bitte.
Was denn? Ja, fürs
Sag uns
nächste
doch
Mal.
wenigstens.
Gib her.
Sag uns doch
Nächstes Mal
wenigstens.
richtige Schauspieler besorgst du, gell?
Danke.
Und ordentliche Leute, normale Leute, richtige Schauspieler. Linzest 3000, frohe Ostern.